welcome to Planetterrian Daily, episode 65, for May 18th, 2026. Let's see what the latest research is telling us. Sunlight alone can now generate quantum photon pairs for high-quality ghost imaging. Even minor blows to the head without a diagnosed concussion trigger measurable shifts in intestinal bacteria. These changes occur through direct signals along the vagus nerve and through stress hormone pathways. The bacterial shifts can persist for weeks and affect inflammation levels along with nutrient handling in the digestive tract. Athletes in contact sports and military personnel encounter repeated low-level exposure that current protocols monitor only for brain symptoms. From direct brain to gut signaling, we turn to another environmental factor that reaches internal organs through the bloodstream. 10-year population data connect vehicle emissions to hospitalization rates for chronic kidney disease that reach up to 4 times higher than baseline. Fine particles from traffic enter circulation and drive inflammation that speeds up kidney aging processes. The study adds kidney health outcomes to the established effects of urban air quality on long-term organ function. While external pollutants affect organ aging, everyday dietary habits show a different pattern. Short-term blood pressure increases from caffeine do not lead to elevated long-term hypertension risk. Large population studies show that regular moderate coffee consumption does not raise the incidence of hypertension. The results separate the acute vascular response from chronic disease development over time. From individual health behaviors, we move to materials that could reshape energy systems. Researchers from Ottawa and MIT have published a roadmap that outlines 3 concrete routes to quantum materials capable of operating without extreme cooling. The guide details achievable steps in synthesis and characterization that target lower energy demands in computing and memory devices. Efficiency gains in electronics connect to another effort to cut energy losses in motion. A Japanese team developed a physics-informed AI model that visualizes chaotic magnetic patterns inside motor materials. The simulation identifies how microscopic structures and heat generate wasted energy during operation. The results focus on efficiency improvements specifically for electric vehicles. Better motors still require clean fuels, so we look at a catalyst advance that removes a key cost barrier. A new durable catalyst generates hydrogen from water without relying on platinum group metals. The development tackles the primary expense that has limited scaling of renewable hydrogen production. Performance stability holds under realistic operating conditions according to the reported tests. From engineered light matter interactions on Earth, we shift to a natural light source now shown to drive quantum processes. A sun tracking system channels ordinary sunlight through optical fiber and a crystal to produce correlated photon pairs. The resulting image quality approaches that achieved with traditional laser setups in ghost imaging experiments. The work shows a low-cost path to high-quality quantum imaging applications. Now here's something most people get wrong about mild head impacts and the microbiome. Most people assume a blow to the head only affects the brain directly. In reality, even mild impacts trigger measurable changes in the gut bacterial community within days. Right now, as you're listening, your intestinal microbes are responding to signals that travel from the brain through the vagus nerve and stress hormones. One memorable number is that a single mild concussion can shift the relative abundance of key bacterial groups by 20 to 30% in animal models. These shifts can persist for weeks and may influence how the body handles inflammation and nutrient absorption. The next time you experience a minor bump or watch a contact sport, remember that recovery involves more than the head alone. Watching for future studies that test microbiome-targeted interventions after head trauma will show how this connection is being turned into practical care. Next time, we'll be watching for results from ongoing trials that test whether microbiome support protocols change recovery timelines after repeated low-level head contact. That's Planetterrian Daily for today. If you enjoyed this, a rating or review on Apple Podcasts or Spotify really helps new listeners find the show. I'm Patrick in Vancouver. Thanks for listening, and I'll see you tomorrow. This episode used AI voice synthesis of my voice. Editorial selection and analysis are my own.